Hello, Ryan and Samantha. Here's your sewer scope from today's inspection. It's me and Baby Yoda in the basement there. Um, the access point, right, that floor clean out right by the front foundation wall. It's a cast iron pipe that we drop down, and then we just go right into what looks like a fortified fortified concrete pipe. Um, Moderately typical in our area. It's a concrete pipe that's got, see the black ring right there. It's got a rubber gasket at the connections. Good pipe. No crazy issues with it. In this section, no damage. I'm not running any water at this point. I mean, generally I'll just try to go in dry so I can see the whole pipe. If I'm not dealing with any obstructions or anything like that, I won't turn anything on. I will up ahead because when I do hit some roots, it kind of fogs up the camera lens, so I want to wash it off as best I can. So right up ahead, you can see it right there. Root growth pretty much covering the entire, this is the transition point from concrete to clay, right? So it's our first connection point. So we're pretty much blocked at that point. I'm going to pull back just because, again, we're murky right here. I'll take a pause to turn on some water. That's what I'm doing right now. It'll take a while for the water to get the whatever 55, 60 feet down the pipe, and then I'll have a better picture there once I can clear off. But the roots, again, once you have almost 100% coverage across the pipe, that becomes an issue. I don't know if you saw it initially, but there's already paper products, toilet paper, getting stuck to that. Once that starts to build up, it's almost like kind of like paper mache, where you get like a cast on there where it basically blocks the whole deal, and becomes more solid. Again, obviously, the more solid it is, the more it's going to tend to collect, the more it's going to tend to back up. Give me a second here. Let's wait for the water to come down the line, and then we'll keep on. There are other connections that do have some root growth in it, but nothing as extensive as this. Okay, better. So again, you can see the paper products right there, almost full coverage. I am able to push past it. But again, still something that we want to deal with. And then there's a little bit of growth there. The challenging thing is, I mean, trying to wash off the camera lens with dirty sewer water is not the ideal situation, but it does give us a slightly better picture. We'll get some more roots growing, not so much there. Right about there, coming around the pipe. And then this is the drop into the city. I wasn't 100% sure at first, just because of the angle in which the camera drops into the pipe. So I'm going to pull back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the water off now and wait for that to dissipate. And then I'm going to look back down into the pipe and see if there's still running water moving across perpendicular, or across the pipe below, which we'll see that it is. So ultimately, read through my reports and my recommendations. What I'm going to do is basically say is that the pipe needs to be cleaned now, just for that one spot. Obviously, we want to do the whole pipe, but we want to get rid of that nearly complete blockage, and then come back again, since you don't know the characteristics of the pipe. Come back again in another year and a half or so, year and a half, and look at the pipe again. and see what the level of growth is there. The other thing is, as we're pulling back, I told you that there was a little anomaly in the pipe that I saw. It's not a crack, but there's definitely an area that's somewhat questionable. I'll show you as we pull back. Give me just a minute or so, so I can take a peek back in. Still going to wait a little bit longer, but again, that's looking down into the city pipe right there. So again, I don't know if the questionable area that I was talking about, if that was something that was, you know, baked into the pipe when it was first made, or if it's something that's happened since. And again, you can see the water rushing. It's a fair amount. It's a decent volume of water moving across. So that's, you know, I'm confident that that's the city connection. So I'll start pulling back. We'll go back about 8 to 10 sections. Each of these sections is 4 feet long. And you'll see it. It's like, kind of like on the bottom right side of the screen. See it right there? So, yeah, right, starting at like 9 o'clock, going around and down. Again, it's not a crack. It's not a root. Again, it's something's going on there. So the next time through we look at it, we want to just compare notes. You know, that bit of compression or whatever it is versus what it looks like a year and a half from now. Chances are it's going to look exactly the same, but you never know. So you want to just basically compare that and then roll from there. Feel free to watch the rest of the return journey if you'd like. Beyond that, read through my report and then reach out to me with any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource if I can.